Hello everybody and welcome back to Minecraft and Talking Part 2 with me, your host Ross. Now, at the end of last episode we were able to get the basic house set up, as you can see, and we have a bed and we have our stuff. So now, today we need to be doing a few more things, getting some more basic stuff set up, that sort of thing. Just give me 1 second as I itch my face. There we go. I haven't got very long for this episode because the house is currently empty. My dad's coming back from his work in a little bit, so yes, we better hurry up a little bit. The first things I need to do before I start anything is I need to make a shout out to not only the person who inspired this channel, oh no, this is not a good time to be forgetting their name. Yeah, but the person who inspired this channel, I can't remember their name. I've already completely forgotten. I was not prepared for this at all. Them, basically. We need to shout them out for helping making this channel reality, because their video inspired this video. I also need to apologise to my good friend Luke, because I was talking last time about people I'd played Minecraft with, and I completely forgot I'd played Minecraft with Luke, and I forgot to mention them. So, hi Luke. I'm sorry for not mentioning you. We're now gonna we're gonna mention you now. Yeah, me and Luke have a world together where we found 3 villages, like all really close to each other. They're all about like 1,000 blocks or so away from each other. Yeah, it's actually really fun. It's a good world. So far we haven't got too much going on there. We've got like a house and a few other things, but it's early days, we have a good time doing it. But today, I've got a few things I thought I would talk about during my my gaming session today, playing some of the craft. Is something I was sort of thinking about yesterday that I guess it's coming up to that time as well. So I guess it's sort of something that I think I was just thinking about it anyway, but I have also realised coming up to that same sort of time, so I thought I'd talk about it, I guess. I don't really know. I wanted to talk about it because it's important to me, and it's something that's always been on my mind a little bit. And this is something that I know all of my friends are going to be like, "Oh, Ross is talking about this again. Like, can I ever shut up about this? You'll always talk about this." And this is true, but it's still something that I'd like to get off my chest a little bit and just sort of like really in-depth talk about it and really explain my sort of reasonings. Why can't I sleep? Sleep. Come on now. Come on. It's time to sleep. Look, it's getting dark. It's basically dark. Come on. What we need to do actually as well is I need to get the hoe. We don't currently have any buckets of water to make a farm with, so we're going to need to go mining for iron. Now, there we go. Last time I was told by one of my friends, Torsten, that he said to me, Ross, you need to turn the brightness up because I could not see anything in the caves. I think I know how to do that. Here we go. Brightness, bright. There we go. That should be... Hopefully now, we'll take torches anyway, but hopefully if I go inside a cave, hopefully it'll be nice and really, really bright and you can see everything that's going on without me having to use a torch. Because I'm not playing on any sort of modded Minecraft where you can use you can just hold a torch in your hand and it lights up the cave. This is vanilla Minecraft. It is as basic and as simple as you're going to get in terms of no mods. So we need to go find a cave. I thought there was a cave over here, but it's just a wall. So I guess we'll just start running away. Will I remember where this is? Yes, maybe. I've taken a screenshot of these, so okay. What I wanted to talk about today was it is coming up to, in a few days' time, I will have had my last official relationship 6 years ago. And apart from one situationship since, I have been single since. And I know immediately all my friends have already clicked off the video being like, oh, Ross, you're talking about this again. But the thing is that it's still something that's on my mind because it's like, obviously, I don't need a relationship to be happy. but I also, it has been a while since I've really been on a date, or if I've really had women be like interested in me. And even if like women have been interested in me, like fuck if I can tell. I can't read signs. I can't read. I can barely read like what people mean in like social situations. I can't read like if like people are flirting with me. So yeah, um, but it's on my mind a little bit because it starts to really get to you a little bit in terms of like you start worrying about like what is it about me? Is it like, oh, it's not me at all, and it's just that like people aren't interested in me, which would be fine. But then what is it I'm doing to make people not interested in me? Am I saying something wrong? Am I doing something wrong? Am I not handsome enough? Am I not dressing well enough? Am I just it's just the people I'm meeting, they're just not really interested in getting into a relationship, or they're just not really interested in me in that way? I mean, I don't know, but it just sort of gets to me a little bit because it's like I I just want to be. I guess it'd be better if I was like, oh, just here and there. I'm going. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, hang on. I should have made a shield. Haven't made a shield. There's a lot of them as well. Oh, there's like three. Oh my. Okay. Okay, this might be. Yeah, this might be a bad idea. Sun Tzu probably has a quote about fleeing. We'll pretend we're quoting Sun Tzu. Ooh. Okay, that didn't go as well as I was hoping it would. I'm just trying to find iron, and there's so many of these. Okay, it's also quite dark in here as well, so people might not be able to see what's going on. There we go. Let's put a torch down. Okay, I'm going to really. Are you? Okay, hang on. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, I forgot. Sorry, I forgot I was not on my modded server with my diamond sword with fire aspect, and I forgot that it needs more than 2 hits to kill a creeper. It needs like 4. Whoopsie, that was close. Maybe we can check on top of this mountain. Maybe there's like coal or iron or something up here. Probably coal. We'll have a look. But it's just one of those things with dating is like I think if I was going on dates, I would be less annoyed about it. I'd sort of just be more content about it. But it's because like I haven't really gone on any dates for a while now. It's like it sort of gets to you. Oh, there's mine. It sort of gets to you a little bit. It sort of makes you like really think about like what am I doing wrong? Is there something about me? And my friends have given me advice. They've said to me stuff like, oh, you need to focus on yourself first, and that's true. There's a lot of things that there's some things I want to get in and like fixed before I get into relationships, and there's things about like you need to be patient, and it will just hit you when you're not expecting. All this stuff, makes sense, but it's just one of those things that it still doesn't stop me feeling like just a bit shit about it, because I think I have a lot to offer in relationships, and I think I'm someone who my last few relationships weren't very successful. They were pretty messy, and that was, you know, largely due to myself, but also due to them as well. But I would say it's still mainly me. God, my nose is like I did take hay fever medication, but I feel like I'm slurring my words a little bit, and I'm sort of having to like sniff and breathe. So I apologise if I am seeming a bit ill and disgusting. Don't even have any water with me to drink to make myself sound a little bit. God, I am disgusting. But it's just one of those things where it's just one of those things, even though it doesn't like entirely matter, it just sort of gets to me. I sort of think about it, and I'm like, it'd be nice to have that, it'd be nice to have, I guess, all of the like, oh, that is a really pretty view. Sorry, that is. Someone play the intro by XX on like an overview of this. This is a beautiful view. Maybe we should make our house up here. I mean, it'd be actually fucking annoying to get to. Our house! Oh, our house! Our house in the middle of our street. Our house. There it is. It's just there. That's really funny. Oh, you can just see. There's our house. There's our house. Okay. I've only found one piece of iron so far. We might have to find a different cave. We're gonna jump off. Okay, we make this. We make this. We make this. Yep. We make that easy peasy. We also might just have to make a cave as well, because if we can't find one, we may just have to dig down and hope for the best. I mean, at the end of the day, it would just be nice to have, like, it's not like I entirely need it. It's just one of those things that it'd be nice to have, because with relationships, like, if I had a partner, I would love to share with them. Like, there's so many things I want to like talk with people about and like share them. I want to show someone like, oh, these are my music tastes. These are the people I'm listening to. Listen to Bones. Listen to like Mashiyoshi. Listen to Wyatt Shears. Listen to all of these like interesting people that I found that I know are really cool. Am I lost? No. And then I could be like, oh, I want to play a video game with you. I want to do like a playthrough of Lego Star Wars. Let's play Lego Star Wars. Or even just a playthrough of a game that, a bit of an indie game like Bug Fables together, something like that. Or just doing like a Pokemon playthrough. I'd like to be able just to sit with someone and be able to do a playthrough of a game together, and it just be like just wholesome and romantic. And I think that's the main reason why I want it, is because I do have people I can share my interests with, and I have people I talk about things I'm interested with, which is great, and that's amazing. But also, it's not entirely the same, and I think a lot of people who are pining for relationships and want to be in relationships will tell you that, because like my friends love me, and that's great. But as much as I appreciate that, it's not the same as a relationship. It doesn't feel the same. So yeah, basically, just to wrap it all up, there's reasons why I want to get into a relationship, and I know I have some work to do on myself. But it does sort of just get to me when it's like, what is it I'm doing? Am I doing something that's, you know, is it something I'm doing that's turning women away from me? So I don't know. I think at the end of the day, all I can do really is just keep trying to. Oh, hang on, this might be a cave here. All I can do is keep trying to just go along, just keep pushing. I need to keep coming out of my comfort zone, because the other thing as well is I'm not really doing a lot to aid this, because I'm not on any dating apps because they're not great for my mental health, and I'm not really like, I'm meeting people, but I'm not really like, I'm either meeting people who I'm just kind of like, yeah, I'm just want to be friends with them, or not really like meeting people who are interested in me. So at the end of the day, we'll just hit. Oh, okay, I hate these guys. I turned the brightness up to full as well. Maybe I have to get like a mod for that. And I'm actually getting cooked a little bit. Okay. Ooh. I just saw that other guy spawn in. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I'm getting cooked a little bit. I'm not focusing as much. I think at the end of the day, I need to put myself out there a bit more. I need to actually try and be a bit more confident, and maybe I have to run the gauntlet of going on dating apps again. But I think for now, it's just one of those things that like, sometimes I get into like a situation where I think about it, and I really sort of be like, oh, hello, hang on. I really sort of be in my own head and really spiral, being like, what is it about me and stuff like that, and maybe it really is just that it's just as simple as I'm meeting people, but they're not really interested in me, and that's, that's all it is sometimes. Maybe it's nothing I'm doing wrong. Maybe it's simply just people don't find me, like, I'm not the right person for them. And I can't really do anything about that. That's just how it is. And maybe I'm just, being hard on myself, because people do say that I'm very hard on myself a lot of the time. Maybe it really is just, oh, I'm not doing anything wrong. People just don't want to date me. They just want to be friends. I mean, at the moment, as we know, dating is something that, you know, people are still doing, but people find stressful, and a lot of people have been hurt a lot, and people don't really want to date anymore. And that's just not just like everyone. A lot of people, whatever you are, if you're male, female, if you're non-binary, people have been hurt, and people are protecting their peace. You know, they're too stressed. They're working on like jobs and stuff, and they don't want to be dating because they're just too stressed trying to pay their bills, and that makes sense. That makes sense. How much iron do we have now? Ooh, 23. That's nearly enough for a full set. Oh, look at this. So much iron everywhere. So much iron. We can. Oh, even more iron. Oh my gosh. We are absolutely rich in iron now. We are so rich in iron. Now we can actually make tools, armor, buckets. I guess we don't have to say fuck it anymore. Ha ha ha. Because it sounds like bucket. Yeah. I mean, there's always a small chance. I've read the story of how PewDiePie, his real name of course is Felix, him and his girlfriend Marzia, they met because Marzia watched his YouTube video, sent him an email saying that she thought he was funny. And now, you know, they're living in Japan together and they have a family together. So, yeah, maybe, who knows, I will find my Marzia through YouTube. I shouldn't go down there because that's probably going to get me killed, but I really want to go down there. I think we should. Oh, there's more iron down here. Hello. Come on, bro. I've got the high ground. You can't beat someone with a high ground. Ugh. So I think at the end of the day, I keep trying to wrap this up. At the end of the day, it's one of those things where it is not super important, but it is something I would like because of the things I mentioned earlier. I want to be able to show people stuff. Ooh, diamonds. Okay, there's diamonds there. So we are going to have to go down there at some point. Although, as you can see, it's the World Mob Convention there. So we do not want to go down there. We have 48! Yeah, that's really good. There's more down there, but that's risky to get, so we're not going to go for that. 48 iron. Let's go back to the surface and let's cook up our iron and food. God, I'm really, what is happening to my nose? I am not happy with this. I literally took medication. I literally took some delicious hay fever tablets. So this is annoying as hell. But let's not talk about relationships anymore, because I did just waffle for I don't know, 16 minutes about that. So let's talk instead about something everyone else wants to hear. Let's talk about football. Yes! Yeah! Okay, first thing I'm going to talk about is Everton. Obviously the club I support, a beautiful, delicious club. Recently, I've seen that the fans have been unhappy. I know I shouldn't really look about what other fans think about, because at the end of the day, only my opinion matters. No, but obviously, doom scrolling or whatever Everton fans are thinking is always not a smart idea, because, we're having to rely on other people to have, good ball knowledge, and most football fans, I'm not going to lie, don't have good ball knowledge. Most football fans have absolutely ass ball knowledge. I like to think my ball knowledge is okay, but even I've said some stupid things in the past. I once said Declan Rice would never make it big. That was one of the worst predictions I've ever made. And I just hiccuped. Sorry about that. Ow, now I'm getting shot by that skeleton. And there's 3 Endermen over there. Someone play Ender by Shell Factory. That is actually oh shit, I forgot. You have to close both doors. At the modded version, you can close both. Shit. That's a really underrated album, actually. There's a guy who works at White Shears called William Sipos, or Sipos, I'm not sure, but God, I really need to. This is bad. But Big Will Sipos, he made a band called Shell Factory just himself, and no one knows about this band. But this is a really good little EP. Like, I love his EP. It's on the first song samples. It's a Madonna song. Get into the groove. I think that one. And it's just a good album. I'll eat an apple instead. Hey Apple. Right, there we go. I was talking about Everton. Yes. Basically, the point I was trying to make is that at the moment in time, Everton have renewed contracts with Michael Keane and Vitaly Mykolenko, and also a few months ago we renewed contracts with James Garner, James Tarkowski. And a lot of people were quite angry about this. People were saying that we were doing, we were being mediocre. But the thing is that obviously, first of all, I know I shouldn't read like what people were saying online about Everton. I should just think like, if it's going to affect me, I shouldn't read it. But also, it just annoyed me because we are not a club with a massive amount of money. We're a club who has enough to get by, and we have to sort of really work hard and have grit, determination, and rely on individuals to put in big shifts. And Tarkowski, Mykolenko, and Keane are all players who've been at the club a long time and have put in good shifts for the club. And even though they may not be the best players and they're starting to get older, and eventually we are going to have to phase them out and rely on new players, I don't think there's any harm keeping them around for a bit longer. I mean, Keane has been with us nearly 10 years and he has gotten worse, but I still think that as a backup he's a decent option and he has given a lot of service to us. I feel like we can select him. I feel like we can keep him around for a little bit because what is the chances next season that Jared Brantwaite is going to be fit? Once again, this man has been injured really sadly a lot of time, which is he's literally one of our best players. We need him not to be injured, but there's not much we can do. Let's shove that in there. There we go. Now let's start working making some armor as well. So to make armor, by the way, boom! Suit up. Look at me now. Ooh, I'm dripped out. We'll make some boots as well. Get the Yeezys on. Yes, now the Yeezys. Okay. Now we're supposed to make a shield. I never make shields. We should really make one. I think it's like. Is that not how you make a shield? Oh no. Oh, wait. Okay. There we are. So a shield, very useful thing. You can block. So I can block any skeleton. I can block a zombie. If a mob tries to attack me. Oh wait, hang on. Yeah, I think we have enough to make a... Yes, we do. Oh, yeah, I'm dripped out. Yeah. But going back to the Everton point, it annoyed me because I think that they're good players, and especially players who have like made some quite memorable moments for the club. For example, Michael Keane's absolute wonder goal versus Spurs, James Tarkowski's literally last second of the game, equalising goal against Liverpool, which was such a beautiful goal and such a wonderful moment that I was just so happy to watch live. And also, Mykolenko, he did win Goal of the Year against Leicester. So these are players who, on their day, may not be the most talented, but they're decent players who've been at the club a long while, and they have really worked hard for us. So I think, considering we don't have money, and if they want to stay, I think, honestly, I can't see why we don't keep them around a little bit longer. I can't see why we don't just say, hey, just for a few more years we keep them around, and maybe in a few years' time we can look at replacing them. Because I don't think they're bad players. I mean, I don't know what Everton fans are expecting. Us to go out and buy, like, a full new squad. We don't have that Chelsea money. We don't have that Liverpool money. We don't even have, like... We don't have money to be competing like Sunderland. Which is crazy to say. Even Sunderland were able to do a big rebuild and have become a really good team now. We don't have that sort of money. So I think Everton fans need to really sort of get their expectations down. I don't think we can do as much as people think we can do. Obviously, I want to see Everton make signings. There's still positions we need. There's still players we need. There's still important things we need to be looking at in the transfer market regarding to, like, we need a striker who can actually score regular goals, maybe a mentor for Barry and Beto, because they're not exactly the cream of the crop when it comes to scoring goals. There we go. I think we need some for the women's team as well. We need a striker to replace Gago, who I'd be very surprised if Gago doesn't leave. We need to decide what we're doing with the manager of Everton Women, if we're going to get a new one in, if we're going to keep Scott Felon. We need to decide on a new left back, because as much as I love Maz Pacheco, she's great. We literally only have, I'm pretty sure we only have her and Elise Stenovic, and Stenovic was injured a lot last season. Maz was injured a lot last season, so we had to play other people at left back, and I think we need someone who is not going to get injured and we can use as a backup. So yeah, what we'll quickly do is we'll quickly make a farm and then we'll probably come off as it's getting close to... Today is, I think it's the 9th, and we've got a Nintendo Direct on. I need to let my father in, like I said, so... don't worry, he's not back yet. I'm not just keeping him outside. That would be quite funny, but I'm not doing that. Let's just steal that. Give me that as well. Oh, and let's steal that as well. Is there no farms here? Because normally villages have farms. No? No? Really? I actually can't see one. This is a really weird village. It's got loads of buildings in it. It's got like... It's got a church and it's over there, and it's got these like double-decker houses, but it's got of course the classic villager small house like this, but it doesn't have a farm. It doesn't even have like a blacksmith or... But it's got an iron golem at it, so yeah, that's a weird village. I don't know how much we're going to be able to use. We'll have to use it for obviously villager breeding at some point, but for now we'll let them be. We will rain havoc on them in the future. So for now, how to build an farm? Very simple. Take your 4x4 square, because this means you can have infinite water. Look at that. Oh, the water renews itself. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Hoe the ground. There we go. Bosh. Put some seeds around it. Oh, seeds. And then the water only has a limited range of how much it can get to, so we'll do like that for now. Do I have any more seeds in the chest? Oh wow, yeah. I think I have quite a lot of seeds. Put them in here. Sheep, I swear to God, if you walk on my crops, I'm going to kill you. We don't have any space this way for now, so we'll just build another place here. Oh, my shovel broke. Here we go. There we go. I was gonna... Oh, that's gonna annoy me. That's gonna annoy me, so we're gonna have to do it to there to now. Just to there. Might have to move this in the future, because that's gonna annoy me. I don't really have dirt to move it too much further, so I guess we'll just have to do that. This is quite ugly, but it's fine. We can make it better in the future. And then for now we'll just stick. There we go. There's our farm. Well, yes, thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry that I've been ill this session. I've really sounded a bit strange, but that's okay. Next time, we have been looking at getting special guests on this show, because people have, someone has said to me, I won't say who actually, said about joining. So, yeah, for now we will see, but for now, I'm going to see you in part 3. Goodbye!